Evening, everybody. Welcome
everyone to the Co-Creators Convergence celebration of World Unity Week. I'm Noelle Marshall, and we are right now in the World Unity Week Co-Creators Global Village, where 4 different organizations have gone together, bringing out their rock stars. So Kathy Mason, my dear friend, she's been, I consider her a co-founder of the Co-Creators Convergence. We've been co-creating for quite a while. So I'm really happy that she's here tonight, and she has brought David Starr. So I'm really looking forward. I've just heard some of your meditations, been very powerful, and I'm looking forward to this whole hour that you have together. So without any further ado, I'm turning it over to you, Kathy Mason.
Wonderful. Thank you, Noelle. Thank you, Bob. So, David, where do we start? I would like...
That's a good question.
So I met David, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I kind of got to meet you because you were taking classes with Angie, and there was that connection. And I got to have dinner with her last week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah. And David, not only is he an incredible resource for knowledge of the best way to navigate these changing times, he also is a brilliant futurist, where he's put together a software program called the Divine Ray that is going to help so many of the incredible star children, star people, new leaders get their information out in the palm of your hand. So David, where do you want to start? Do you want to talk about being a wizard first, or where would you like to start?
Well,
I love everything you do.
I definitely want to chat about unity, and it's being Unity Week, the summer solstice, changes that have been occurring on the planet. So everybody knows they're not alone. It's been a challenging time for some people with this big cleanse that's happening around the planet. These big solar energies, these big moon energies, and all these energies coming together and cleansing out. And a lot of different kind of tests are coming up. People are getting triggered in ways to deal with the energies and to deal with the old beliefs that they had, because a higher consciousness is coming in, and it wants to basically say, stop believing everything and just believe that you're the mother, father, God creator, that you're everything, you're all that is. There's no other beliefs that are true except for that. So beliefs such as, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, the ascension's not going to happen, or my life isn't going to get turned around. All these things that are destructive are coming up for you to remove them and stop believing them, because they're not true. Because you're perfect, divine being of light, you're perfect, and you are unlimited. So we've gone through these 40,000 years since the fall of Atlantis of starting to believe these things that other people tell us, instead of believing in ourselves. So this is the time right now, because we're entering into a dream reality of fifth density consciousness, higher consciousness. And this ascension is to believe in yourself, believe in your unlimited abilities. And through the power of unity, everything is possible, including connecting with families of light, including connecting with ancestors, your higher self, your divine path, your soul purpose, including being able to heal yourself, including being able to work with your ancestors to heal. So this thing came in to me literally 10 minutes before it came on. I never know what's going to happen, but it was a really interesting thing that was coming in. So we'll just go into a meditative state and really connect in, because right now it's a time to expand in the unity connection, unity consciousness in Unity Week. So we'll go ahead and we'll just call in our ancestors, are the most powerful healers. We'll create a sacred space. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a sacred space first, columns of light around everybody here. I'm working at higher self level of everybody here, columns of light around all on the planet who are going to be watching this now or in the future. Golden light beams going from Gaia all the way up, creating a sacred space of light. And we'll just ask for some nice clearing energies coming in to clear out the spaces, remove any, if there's any attachments, if there's any lower frequency energies in anybody's house, just to quantumly clear it out from higher self level first, clearing out all spaces, removing any portals that are not serving your highest good at the same time. So well, what we're going to do here is we're going to connect with the light within self, with the light within the heart. We're going to go in deep and connect to all that you are. And we're going to pull in this amazing healing, and this expansion of gift activation within self, through connecting with our most powerful healers of our ancestral lines, of all galactic beings, of all Atlantean, Palladian, Arcturian, Orion, all the races that you've ever been, of the top best healers, magicians, everything that you've ever been. We're going to connect to it, and they're going to come around, but we're going to start with some breathing and connecting with the light within self first. So you can imagine there's golden light just sitting above your head, breathing this in, and your inhale, breathe it in through your crown, through all of your chakras. As you exhale, send it out the soles of your feet, just to anchor into Gaia, just for grounding the light and emergence of light within the heart. So they're going to guide us here, bringing the families of light around all. So on your breath, on the inhale, breathe into the heart just with your intention. Breathe into the heart, going into the light within self, the center, the I am, the source light within the heart, and the higher heart, and just bringing your attention into the heart energies within the light of self, within the light and creation of self. On every inhale, bring your awareness even deeper into the heart, going deeper into the light, imagining all of your light that you are starting to illuminate around you. As you exhale, shine the inner core light of all that you are above your crown, below your feet, expanding beyond your hands. Imagine yourself as a pure light being, as a being of pure crystalline light, glowing and illuminating, connecting at all the vibrations of yourself, of your oversoul group, of your higher self. And now, through the power of the word and the power of intention, just place your hand over your heart and focus on, or call on, all of your most powerful healing aspects. It could be a medicine woman. It could be a priestess of Lumeria. It could be an Arcturian ascended master, aspects of self. So you're going to breathe into your heart, and as you exhale, you're going to send it through your light, a signal out to connect to all the aspects of yourself, sending out vibrations to the most powerful healers that you've ever been, in past, present, or future, just with your intention, connecting to your ancestral line or aspects of self, of the most powerful healers. And we're going to invite them into our sacred circle for a healing ceremony, We're just going to connect unity fields with all of them, everybody's aspects, the most powerful healers in the universe. We're going to connect now to all of them, all of our aspects. So now we're actually going to, through unity, do a collaborative healing of all the most powerful healers that we've ever been, the most powerful magicians, and all the ascended masters, the Elohim, all aspects of self coming, connecting through now, through the heart portal, through the heart, the light, through the connection that we are connected to everything. So we are connecting now, and we're going to connect. We're going to ask for them with us to create healing fields, to bring in healing to everybody's cells, to bring in healings, to create a ceremony of light, a dance of light and connection here, and to bring this light down through the crown, through the third eye, through the heart, through the cells, through the stomach, wherever anybody has any aches or pains, to relieve this, to relieve the stress, to relieve the tension, and this create a continuous stream of light running through our energetic bodies, through the cells, through the organs, connecting through, healing everything. We're just going to focus on this. And you can see them. You can see the star beings, the galactics. Some of them are in ships. Some of them are even transmitting through ships, healing energies. Gaia wants to assist. She's a part of us. This is connect her energies. Okay. Sending in a beam of light to Gaia. Okay, just making her aware. She's already aware of everybody who's going to be watching. Energies are also coming up from Gaia, healing through the crystalline core, coming up, converging through our cells with crystalline frequencies from Gaia. She's doing some releasing of hate right now. This lower frequency energies are stored in the lower chakras. She's coming up now. So the heavenly fields of all of our aspects are merging with the Gaia fields within our chakras. And then we're going to do an attunement, an expansion at the same time within each chakra. If you can imagine right now, all of your aspects, all of them are, they're some of the most powerful healers of the universe right now. And there's ones who are working with specific chakras, the third eye for awakening, expanding, the throat for being in authenticity and believing in yourself, your path, and the heart expansions. The different guides are just coming in within the chakras to work on them, everybody's chakras collectively here for expanding. So just breathing into the chakras, breathing into the guides, heart energies who are within the chakras, who are connecting. And as you exhale, just expanding in these great expansions, gift activations, clearing out what needs to be cleared out, and heal what needs to be healed. So there will be some ancestral clearing and releasing, and love. What do they want to go into? It's a root issue some people are having. They just want to let you know that your divine self, it is perfect. It's not completed by somebody else. It's not required to have somebody else to complete it per se, although that can be nice to have somebody else, don't get me wrong, but it is your divine being. There's just some trust issues. People are, I guess this must be coming up with a lot of people here. Obviously, this is a dominant thing that is coming up. So just through the root chakra in a ceremony, if you want to call it shadow work, you're just going to release the belief that you needed somebody else to be completed, and all of the harmful words that anybody's ever said to you in a relationship that ever made you feel unloved, unappreciated, undervalued. You're just going to forgive them through all your eternities of time, connecting to this vibration, to forgive them, to release them. And just to clear out this out of your root chakra. It's not trusting yourself enough, not believing in yourself enough, not believing in your completion, that you are completed as self enough. And this will be alchemizing your vibration of self-love, because it is time. I see that's why they're doing this, because it's time to believe in yourself. It is time to believe in yourself, that you are completed perfectly as you are. Of course, you will attract the divine partner if you are looking for them, if you are with somebody. That is also fabulous. But this is to place yourself at the top of your love for yourself, which is the most important, and empowering your beliefs and everything that you can do, and knowing that the true belief, the only truth is that you are an unlimited being of source creation. Everything else is meant to experience and to expand into. Okay, so let's go back to the healers. I'm just going to tune into different healers that are connected with us here. They're sending in light codes, energies. They are also doing through the ones that are guides, your guides. They are light, but they're representing the energies coming from the hands and the energies coming from the healing. So they're still representing the human image. But they are energies. Some of you do have Lemurian priestess aspects that are coming in here. Some of you have Palladian aspects that are coming in here. And some are just energies, this beautiful pink energies that are illuminating and sending out like pink and golden light. Who's that then? Oh, okay, Shiva. Shiva. Okay. Union of self. Shiva likes to work on union of self. Shiva sending in energies for divine union of self. Okay. So I'm just going to channel the Divine Mother to see what else while this healing is going on. The purity. I see. Okay. So one of the beautiful things that has happened in the energies of recent, karma has been forgiven, universally forgiven, but there's still the ancestral wounds that need to be healed, the old belief systems. So it's still beneficial to heal past lives and current life traumas, but in this beautiful forgiveness of across the universes, all universes, is 100% in the ascension. Karma has been forgiven, and Earth has transitioned from a psychoplanet to a cyclical, like you can be born here for one lifetime and then just move on to other experiences. As you expand into other higher vibrations, your vibration goes up. So the more you expand, the more experiences you can have, the more that you show creation, the life force that you have expanded here and into this and into that, so you can have these other experiences in the future because you have expanded into them. So this is why it's always good to expand. But they want us to do something here to help people's minds, and it's to understand complicated theme, that the mind is It is has its own dimension. It is within your mind and all your thoughts and all the things that you are perceiving and assimilating information and connected to so many things that are happening, of course. But it is a whole dimension. And in this dimension, there is like concepts that you start to believe and you store. And they are stored in like data points of the mind's dimension and cellular memory. And it is important. They want to do a cleansing of this by tapping into what has been created. I think it was, when was it, in April? The purity fields. So the purity fields is in this, the higher selves are all in these purity fields right now. And everything, because they're all the karma. So it's like everybody is like, everybody's just happy. They're in the free karma purity fields and everything is grand. But so when you tap into these purity fields, you can purify the impurities of the mind, the limiting beliefs, the unpure thoughts, the thoughts that you've stored, that have been causing you challenges. So we're just going to connect with the purity fields right now, and we're going to bring them down over everybody's minds, within your mind's dimension. And it's going to be a purity light, the purities of light from the higher self level, going through your crown chakra, going into your mind, and just dissolving any limiting beliefs, challenges that you face, any words that you've ever said to yourself that you've harmed your own belief system, words like I'm unworthy, words that I can't do this, words that I'm going to be I'm worried about being rejected, or just words that I'm that I'll just, you know what, for this I'll channel the Divine Mother. Everything that is hurting your soul, everything that is not love, everything that is of anger, fights, yes. Think of fights that you've had with family members, words that you've said, they're all stored in your cellular memory. Just allow the purity rays to come in to cleanse out these vibrations of destruction, to cleanse them out, to purify them, and I will assist. Okay, so we're going to invite the Divine Mother to come through the minds of everybody into their mind's dimension, and just to assist with these purity fields, cleansing out the mind, cleansing out the limiting beliefs, the old belief systems, the blocks, the doubts, all vibrations of anger, all vibrations of hate, anything that is stored from this life or other lives, any attached memories that is within the mind's dimension, just for the Divine Mother to use these purity rays to come in and clear them out of the mind. Systems of abuse, they've stored them, patterns of abuse. When you're abusive to others, so you got to learn to let this go by forgiving yourself. So it's important to double clear it, she's saying. So you're clearing fights and arguments. So just also forgive yourself for amplifying the anger, for amplifying the projection while this clearing is going on. So think of all of the patterns of abuse towards others that you have raised your voice or not given attention to. And it is not to hold on to, it is to release it, to let it go, forgive self, and just let it go. And allow this cleansing to happen along with the purity of the minds. And just feel all the beautiful purity rays, just clearing out all of the impurities within the mind, just releasing it. And it's also a shadow work session at the same time of releasing traumas from fights and anger. So it's a core wound healing. And then we'll just invite everybody's angelic councils to come in and to bring in the golden light as they're releasing the density, bring in the golden light to fill up their energies and expand into the vibration of love. There's more work to do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is for anybody who is feeling loneliness or isolated, and it is just to remember the families of light are all here. This is how powerful you are. You can connect to all of your aspects, to all the families of light. And so we'll invite, for all who need this, the families of light to come in, divine love to come in to the hearts, to feel the hearts of all who are watching, all who are feeling isolated or lonely, and just to feel this great love, the great love of all that is, to come in and fill up their heart. And even going into past, present, and future lives where anybody has felt isolated or lonely, because there's been probably a million or more lifetimes where you've had these feelings. And we'll ask Divine Mother just to fill up her love in all these lifetimes for everybody who's watching. Fill them up to alchemize, so everybody always feels these amazing love energies within self, this connection to the light. Okay. Connecting to this vibration. So we're going to, everything that we've released, we're going to connect it to the temples of eternities of time, and we're going to release it on all timelines now, just to clear this trauma, specifically the anger out and the loneliness out of all timelines, past, present, and future, and forgiveness and embodiment of love, to really shift it and just be done with it. Really, that's an interesting one. I haven't done this yet. Okay. So with the connection to the purity fields, we are going to connect with our higher self. So we're going to ask the higher self to send in the purity fields to our root chakras, to everybody's root chakra, cleansing and purifying impurity light, cleansing and purifying the root. And then we'll ask the higher self to send in the purity rays to the sacral chakra, cleansing and purifying the sacral. And then we'll ask the higher selves to send in the purity rays to the solar plex chakra, cleansing and clearing the solar plex in purity light. And you can just really connect to it with your breath and just breathing it in and really bringing in those purity rays into your chakras, into your root, and just exhaling, purifying to the sacral, and exhaling, purifying into the solar plex, exhaling and purifying. And into the womb chakra. You cannot forget this. We almost stepped it, but they instantly said the womb, her womb clearing, bringing in the purity rays into the womb chakra, just releasing and healing out the womb chakra for every even guys have womb chakras. You don't know that because you're not necessarily a guy every life. So you still have a womb chakra. So clearing out all womb chakras. New unity consciousness. All your aspects are here to and are assisting. So breathing in the purity rays into the heart chakra. So you'll have There's many heart chakras. So you have your main heart chakra, the sacred heart chakra, and the higher heart chakra. So just breathing in the purity rays into all heart chakras, cleansing out, clearing out. Just breathing in. And breathing into the throat chakra, the purity rays. Breathing into the third eye chakra, purity rays. And then, of course, the crown chakra, purity rays. It's already within the mind. So this is just a massive purity cleanse and a healing that they are doing. And there is one more thing, the purity rays. We are going to ask everybody watching to think of their life and their journey as a road, maybe a street from the time that you were born. And all the houses on the street are all of the dilemmas, all the problems, all the challenges that you had. And within these houses, there are different people, there are friends, there are family in some houses, there are people that you don't even know that you got into arguments or fights with in other houses. And this whole road and this whole street of all these houses contains every argument, every fight, every turmoil situation that has ever occurred. And we're just going to ask you to think of this and to open up all these doors. Open up all the doors, and a big wave of purity light is going to go in, swooshing through your entire life, going in, clearing out the arguments, clearing out the fights, clearing out the turmoil, purifying it, going into all the houses, filling up over all the people that you've ever had an argument with, releasing them from your energy, releasing the stress from your entire life, just dissolving right now, right out of your cells through the purity lights. And this wave is going through the street. It is cleansing every path, every footstep that you've ever stepped on, where there's ever been any vibrations of fears, any vibrations of angers. It's just getting purified, washed away. It's filling up all of the houses, going down all the way through, all the way filling up completely your entire life, purifying all the lower vibrational frequencies, just so you can be finishing is cleared, just so you can feel this pure zen, this energies of peace, and be completely relaxed, being completely rejuvenated, and it's such a harmony and balance. Our councils of light are coming in. This is a great state for everybody to be in, to assist further. I'd like to assist more, connecting to higher guidance, your intuition. So we're going to ask you, when you're in this state, to connect to your higher self through intention, and ask your higher self anything. Things such as, what is my divine purpose? What do I need the most right now to focus on in my life? Or what do I need to hear the most right now? What is the most important message for myself to hear? If anybody is struggling to receive a message, do not worry. Remove that even that you can't. That's a limiting belief. Instead, Focus on allowing a word to come in, just a simple word. What is the first word that comes into your mind? It will be coming in from the highest guidance. When it is coming in and you are intending to connect to your higher self to receive this message, just remember that through intention, everything occurs, everything connects. So you're asking for a word or a phrase from your higher self to come in, and then just wait. What just comes into your awareness is just surrender. Stop trying and just allow it to happen. Somebody just got that you need to believe in yourself more. Somebody just got that. This is just a confirmation for somebody. And in this relationship, in this surrender, you begin this trust in the light within your heart, this trust in the higher consciousness, in your soul, your aspects, the Divine Mother, Father God, the archangels, and you begin to trust all messages that come through, and everything that I've done tonight. It is on 100% trust and surrender that I don't know what is best for what everybody needs, and I never do. I never know. It is always my trust in the divine, the messages that they bring through, that I trust in to be able to deliver this transmission of light and healing and cleansing. Because they want people to start using their gifts, believing in themselves, and trusting this higher intelligence exists, this higher consciousness exists, and you all do have these gifts. No one has a secret, fast ability that everybody goes through a process of learning and expansion. And the more that you expand and the more that you trust, the greater your gifts will be, the greater you'll be able to connect, the more that you'll be able to do. So it is to continue on believing in yourself and trusting in the light within yourself, the light within the universe, the light that's connected to everything on the planet, every blade of grass, every molecule of water, every grain of sand, all has consciousness, all has a light that is connected through to everything. And this is unity consciousness. And this is how we can connect to all of our aspects. This is why we have guides, because we are all here to assist everything at all levels of creation. And if there's any more messages. And it's just to remember, it is to remember just to surrender, to keep your mind out of it, and to trust the information when it is coming in. All that is for your highest good, that is coming in, just to trust and to surrender. That you have guides, that they are here to assist you for your highest good, that they only love you, they only want the best for you. So when you develop this relationship with your teams, it is to trust that in this great love, because you are this great love. You're this great vibration of love. And when you start to see all this way, you'll begin to remove all the limiting beliefs that others are better, that you are inferior, that you are not worthy. Because even if the blade of grass is worthy of all the love in the universe. So are you. So are the stars. So are the oceans. And so are the people who are still learning, who are still healing. They need help even more than you do, because you've already healed so much and expanded it into so much. There are people who don't even know about the light, who need the help the most, but it is all orchestrated. It is designed for people to come into your life, to come to you, so you don't have to worry about chasing anything. It is just to recognize how connected everybody is in unity, and just to appreciate that even though there are people out there who are causing chaos, they are still learning and they still have much to heal. You don't have to worry about that. You just tune out of it. Just bring in the love into your heart, the love for yourself, and the personal belief in the power that you can do anything, and just enjoy all that you can enjoy in your life, and allow all the side distractions just to disappear and focus on yourself and your path. That is what is most important. And everything else will come into alignment around you in your reality. And I believe that is the end of the transmission here. Do I have any more time though? I think I do.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
unless there's you probably have 5 more minutes, and then if there's any Q&A.
Okay. All right. So there's just a few things here left that we
Thank you.
can do.
This is wonderful. Thank you.
Sometimes I just lose track of time. Okay, so we're just going to connect to star families of light right now. We're just going to bring in everybody's starlight families, just for awakening any DNA right now that anybody needs to be awakened. Connecting to stars systems. Within the stars, there's a consciousness of civilization. It's the most fascinating thing. Once you start connecting to stars, they hold consciousness of civilizations, star families. It is so grand. It is unbelievable. Stars are just, oh my God. It's not just one person. It is millions of energies. Like you look on one star and you'll have a million beings of light looking on you. Like that's just, so we're just connecting to them all, allowing them to bring in activations for us, expansions. And we'll do the solar one as well. Divine union codes. A lot of this has been about divine union as well, coming into union of self. Shiva to show up. He's only come to me, I think, twice, 2 other times my entire life, to show up for this. This is pretty special. So it's going to be very activated into the heart chakra for a lot. It's like divine feminine and masculine balance within the heart, a divine union of self within the heart. It is a beautiful energy, a beautiful harmony, and a beautiful expansion that is coming into the heart chakra. I'm just going to do one more thing here. It's going to go into the Divine Mother herself. Going into her light, going into her light, going into her light, going into her light, going into her light. Her light's coming over everybody right now. It's beautiful, unconditional love energies. All the love that is. It's all the love that is. It's also the cosmic mother, so this is going to be a universal activation for some. So likely what will happen is after this, you'll feel a lot of love energy in your field, and it might stay with you for an hour or two or so. And but it's just unconditional love energy. So it's to me, I always like those energies the best. So I'm just going to thank the Divine Mother. I'm going to thank everybody's ancestors, showing gratitude for the light, and thanking the Ascended Masters, Angels, Divine Mother, Father, all the universal galactics that assisted, the star beings from all the star systems, and just being grateful for everybody who assisted in this, and the higher self level, just thanking everybody's higher self and the purity, cleanse, so gratitude. And that is it. Mhm.
Wow. Let's see if I can do this without messing you up. Whoops, no. Let's see if I can get back in. Hey, I did it. Wow, David, that was awesome. I don't know, Sarah, do you want to share anything that you got? I'm feeling the energy everywhere. Yes, so can you unmute yourself, dear? Oh, I think you have to do it.
She can unmute now.
There we go.
Thank you.
I was like, kept hitting the button and it's like, nothing's happening. Well, that was really, really precious. It was funny there for a minute. I got super cold. And then now I'm like all hot, like heated up. And that was really odd because it wasn't anything negative or anything, but there was just this, maybe it was the cleansing, it was sort of just a shift in the energetics.
Yeah, that's I don't think that's true.
What was that?
I don't think any of that's true.
What's not true?
Oh, that's all right. I muted that person and now they've been disruptive.
Oh.
So yes.
But I really connected again to the Lemurian priestess. I think that for me is a good reminder. I really miss connecting to that energy. So thank you for that. I'm sure there's lots of us here, but it was a nice reminder. So it was beautiful. Thank you so much.
You are such a gift. So David, I want to make sure we've got a few more minutes. Oh, Noel, do you want to say something? I can't hear it. You're muted.
I just want to say that, yeah, that was wonderful. Been really busy today, but just was able to take some really deep cleansing breaths along with everything. And just, I just had tears, just like, and yeah, and I just kind of feel like that person that was disruptive, I think the light is so bright here that, I don't know. My feeling is that sometimes the field has to do something to try to shut it down. I think that's just a testament to how powerful everything is.
Well,
I don't know.
It's sort of a comedy skit because if they were trying to shut it down, they just got blasted. So too bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their beliefs, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
it's about
Yeah.
what you felt. It's about what you felt, you know,
Oh, I loved
and,
it. Thank
and
you.
how you can connect to it. What's nice about that purity one that goes through your life is like any of those cords or those entanglements that you've had with anybody just got washed away. And like from the whole life, it's almost like starting over. That I've done this to myself once before, and the days preceding, you just feel like in total zen. It is really amazing. Mhm.
Mhm.
So David, one of the questions that came up earlier that Noel had much earlier today was about the jab and about being able to clear it. And David was told by his guides to get it so he could learn how to help everyone clear it. Is that correct?
Mhm. So I mean, with that, it is a process. So I did make a video. I can send you the link to it. It is a good clearing. It is a very good clearing video.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
one other thing, could you share about your brilliant idea about Divine Ray? I don't know if you're still way out there. I am, but but I'm trying to make sure that people understand how creative and talented you are.
Yeah, well, it's an app that's out there right now, but it is going through a total transformation of development over the next year to be easier for people to understand how to use it and everything. Because it's a little bit challenging for people to understand how do they offer all their products and service because it's a new thing. So we're developing like just like a little navigational tool. It's kind of like a character that comes in just to say this is how you can upload a healing service, this is how you can upload a video, and just certain things to make it easier for people to understand how to offer their services on it. But it is a platform for people to offer any healing services, meditations, activations, promote products that are of the light. And it's always been about, you know, shining your light and shining in your moments of divinity. So anything that's ever helped you, you can make these videos. It's kind of like short videos like TikTok, but it's more for spirituality and specifically for spirituality without having the convergence of all the energies of TikTok.
But it's also a shopping cart. So, I mean, this is like a Gaia resource, like what Gaia TV is, only they're long videos. This is like a resource where you could sell lots of your meditations, products, other things, alongside with giving away some things for free. So someone can have a taster and then go. It's brilliant, David. It's brilliant. And it's called the Divine Ray.
Yeah, it's in the Apple App Store and the Android Google Play Store. So it's free to download, free to use.
RAY.
Pardon?
Divine Ray.
Divine Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, David. I know that people will watch this on the replay, just like all of your things are so powerful for us sensitives. I mean, it's such a gift. And thank you for your generosity with your time and your love and your energy. You just really are a gift to all of us. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for inviting me to World Unity Week, and it's been fun, and I hope everybody really feels amazing after this transmission. It's great. You know, when we heal together, we heal the collective too.
Yes.
So we're helping out more than ourselves, and so it's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So, and the best way for people to reach you, David? So, because I think people want to continue with you.
Just I would say just if they want to reach me on my email, maybe Divine Ray INC for ink, Divine Ray Inc @gmail.com.
Okay.
If they want to reach out, that'd be fine.
Okay. Okie doke. And you're on Facebook. That's how.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my Facebook Messenger and stuff. Yeah.
And you're in Canada. So are you on the west coast of Canada?
Right in the middle of it,
Middle.
in Manitoba, so Metro Canada, kind of near like it's only like a few hours for me to get to, maybe 2.5 hours to get to Grand Forks, North Dakota. So that's
Oh,
pretty much where I'm at.
oh, okay. So get Colorado's just keep coming.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I should go
You
up there.
have to come. Oh gosh,
Mhm.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Get a room full of people to feel that. Wow.
Yeah, and I can see Angie and you and many other people live out there. So
Yeah, yeah. No,
it'd be
there's a
fun.
few people.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
so great.
thank you. And again, we'll be distributing these videos, and so we'll make sure that you get your copy. And bless you and bless the work that you're doing.
All
Thank
right,
you so
wonderful.
much.
Thank you, Kathy. Love you. All right, see you guys.
Uh-huh.